Okay, you guys, I'm really excited and a little nervous about this one. I have the lyrics in English translation pulled up so that we can hopefully follow along and see both. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, wow. This is feels like really great production quality. Like the beginning of Germany. Okay. Not the brass knuckles. Okay, she feels like she's Germany, right? Like she's the representation of it.
Hast viel geweint, im Geist getrennt, im Herz vereint. Wir sind schon sehr lang zusammen, dein Atem kalt, das Herz in Flammen.
What are these red lasers? Okay, this is crazy. This is so good. Okay, pause. We need a little calibration. Okay, so this seems to be like taking us through German history. I think that the woman wearing the crown, I feel like she represents like Germany. I'm curious about these red lasers. I think I would like to know more about that. Oh, it's just like so sad. Like you have cried. Like Germany has gone through a lot and been separated from its heart and from its people, but we are still united. Our heart's on fire. Germany, my heart in flames, want to love you and to damn you. This tension of like, I want to love you, I want to be proud of you, but our history has so much to not be proud of that I also want to damn you. It's like trying to hold both of these things. It's really interesting. Okay, let me just have a little peek about the lasers. Douche, red laser, Rammstein. Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, there's a saying in German, roter Faden, that means like red thread or central theme and like connects all of these events. So like all of these events are connected in some way. It's like the through line. Interesting. Okay, let's just go back for a little second. Okay, this like feast is interesting.
Yeah.
Are those monks feasting on Germany? Okay. Oh no.
Ich will dich nie verlassen.
Oh no.
Man kann dich lieben und will dich hassen. Überheblich, überlegen, übernehmen, übergeben, überraschen, überfallen. Deutschland, Deutschland, über allen. Mein Herz in Flammen, will dich lieben und verdammen. Dein Atem kalt, so jung und doch so alt.
This is really graphic, you guys. That's sad.
Deine Liebe
That they're both the
ist Fluch und
soldiers
Segen.
and the prisoners and
Meine Liebe kann ich dir nicht geben.
one can love you and want to hate you. Both. She's pregnant.
Übermächtig, überflüssig, übermenschen, überdrüssig. Wer hochsteigt, der wird tief fallen. Deutschland, Deutschland, über allen. Dein Herz in Flammen, will dich lieben und verdammen. Mein
Okay,
Atem
pause.
kalt.
Pause, because I just got distracted by this translation. This is really, 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 really interesting. Listen to it. Ready? Oh,
Übermächtig,
this part.
überflüssig, übermenschen, überdrüssig. Wer hochsteigt, der wird tief fallen. Deutschland, Deutschland, über allen.
Okay, this part. And we'll listen to the cool. It sounds great. Genius Lyrics says that this is like a kind of a huge play on words, but the really interesting part here, the last line is a reference to a famous line from the Nazi national anthem, but the Nazis co-opted that national anthem. It wasn't originally theirs. It was originally a part of the German national anthem, but some of the stanzas have been removed because the Nazis kind of like took it on. And so the original line was Germany, Germany over all. But in this Rammstein song, they changed it just a little bit to Germany, Germany over everyone, which is interesting. I think that's really, really interesting. And Uber directly translates above or better. In this case, really drives the point home. It's saying, okay, wait, hold on. Not that part. Okay, so it's saying the first line of this, Uberhablich. I'm sorry. I don't want to, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. I think this is such an interesting, powerful piece of art that they've created with such a deep message. But it's saying, it's referring to the presumption that the Nazis had that Germany was the superior race, the master race. And then the next one, it's a play on words. They're saying, talking about when Germany took over. And then the next one is when Germans handed over the country to the Nazis. Then we're talking about the invasion of Poland. And the last line is the reference to the national anthem. Just really interesting. It's like they really packed a lot in here. And it looks like in the video, they're packing a lot of German history and trying to show how it's all connected, but really hitting home, at this like really deep point of like, I love my country and I sometimes hate my country because of this past. I want to love you and damn you. Your love is a curse and a blessing. Okay, let's keep going.
Wer hochsteigt, der wird tief fallen. Deutschland, Deutschland über allen. Dein Herz in Flammen will dich lieben und verdammen. Mein Atem kalt, so jung und doch so alt. Deine Liebe ist Fluch und Segen.
Oh.
Meine Liebe
Wanting to destroy the past.
dir nicht geben.
That's like the Roaring 20s, I think. It reminds me of Peaky Blinders. That's what it's like. In the medieval times. Oh, wow. Are those puppies? Oh. Oh, wow. Wait, it's done? No, wait. There's so much time left. Wow. I feel like I know this song. Oh, this is really beautiful. Oh, it's the song, which is like about hope. Wow, restoration. Oh, look at her looking at that. Oh, just the acknowledgement of all the pain. It's so touching. Our tendency as humans is not to acknowledge our wrongdoing in this way. It's not to acknowledge our complicated past in this way. This is really beautiful. Really sad. Really horrible. But really powerful. Wow. This is really powerful. I know there are I'm sure there are many symbols that I missed because I'm not, up to date on German history. But I do think it's really beautiful, this message of like, this message of like, Germany, my love, like, I love you so much. I want to love you and I want to damn you. It's so hard for us to hold both. And actually, like, in our mental health journey, this is a really interesting thing here too, because we can take Germany and this song as a symbol, right? It's like when we have horrible things in our past, when we have done horrible things, when we have done things that have hurt other people, when we have done things that have hurt ourselves, the tendency is to want to hide them or to bury them. But actually in this, and I think in a lot of ways, Germany has done a powerful thing in their history of really owning up to the mistakes and the horror that they made. And that is not the human tendency, because we have a really hard time holding both. We have a really, really hard time as humans holding the fact that we can have hurt people in the past and be on a healing journey to try to help people in the future. We often write people off, and we don't really, as society, even thinking about like the way that we consume things, like most of us have a tendency to, if something's broken, to just throw it away and get a new one instead of to fix it. And I think that this song does a really powerful job of showing that you can and should hold both things to be true. Because actually, when you do that, when you hold, yes, I've messed up in the past and I'm moving forward in the future. Yes, I've hurt people in the past and I apologize and I'm remorseful for that and I'm working to be a better version of myself. That is actually the only way you can get true acceptance, the only way you can get true forgiveness, the only way you can live authentically moving forward is if you don't hide, if you don't deny, if you own up to. Because otherwise, if you hide it down, then every level of acceptance that you get won't feel real, because you'll feel like, oh, these people are just accepting me because they don't actually know how bad I am. But true love and acceptance comes when we can understand that human society's history is complicated, and all we can do and hope to do is to learn from it and move forward from it. And the only way that we do that is by deeply acknowledging what was, and taking a look at it and why it happened and what led us to that point, how we got there, so that we don't get there again. And that's true for history, but it's true for ourselves as well. Like when we have done horrible things in the past, when we have done to hurt others in the past, it's usually because we are hurting ourselves. Hurt people hurt people. And so we need to, in order to right that, we need to accept that that's what it has been, and hold that just because that's what it's been doesn't mean that's who we're going to be in the future. That we can be broken, we can do terrible things, we can have done terrible things, and that does not mean we are irredeemable. That is actually one of our core pillars at HeartSupport. We love you no matter what you've done, no matter what's been done to you, no matter who you love, no matter the color of your skin, no matter what you believe, we love you, and we believe that you are deserving of love. And that is that true acceptance that we try to give, and that true acceptance that we want people to receive. And this song points to a truth, is that true accountability and true steps forward can only happen when we acknowledge the yes and. Yes, Germany has a really difficult, painful, horrific, traumatic, tragic, genocidal past. And look at what they've done now. Look at what they're trying to do now, how they're trying to heal. Like they are not the same country that they were, right? And that is really important, to acknowledge the yes and. And so when you listen to this song, I want you to use it as a call, use it as a template, as a reminder that you are not just the terrible things that you have done, but you do need to accept those things and own up to those things in order to move forward. This is a really powerful piece of work. I'm just like I'm really amazed by it. And I think the production quality was beautiful, the symbolism, the acting, the music, it all just comes together to create this really powerful masterpiece about the dichotomy and about holding the paradox, which is like one of the most important things that we learn how to do in our mental health journey, is hold both things. Two seemingly opposing things can be true at the same time. If you feel like you are trying to come to terms with the things that you've done in your past that you're not proud of, please share in the comments by tagging at HeartSupport. Our YouTube comment section is a living support wall. So when you comment, you get support from our volunteers. And if you want to be someone on your path to healing who helps others heal, please volunteer. Maybe that is a way that you try to rewrite your story, is by volunteering and helping other people. Click the link in our bio and you can do it. Also, don't forget to subscribe, okay? I want to see you more. I love you.